Good morning. Let me just take a sip of water while I'm waiting for somebody to pop on. I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay and that there's no feedback or echo. And that the notifications go out. I am just pulling up the wheel. Well, good morning, Roberta. I am hoping that you can hear me just fine and that there's no echo. Is that true? I hope so. I'm just waiting for some confirmation that you can hear me and that there's no echo. Awesome. Thank you, Roberta. Well, I am going to go ahead and get started, and then whoever comes in can just get in when they get here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lisa. So welcome to 12 by 12 page layouts. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I'm live on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. to show you what you can do with your Stampin' Up! Products specifically. I only promote Stampin' Up! Products here in order to do your 12 by 12 page layouts. So I want to welcome you. Today is April the 27th, y'all. It is only we have 3 or 4 more days before it's May. Oh my goodness. It is sunny here in San Antonio. I haven't been out yet, so I don't know what the temperature is like, but I know it's sunny. We've had some rain the last couple of days, and so as it starts to heat back up, it gets that humidity and funkiness, and then it makes you just want to stay inside and craft even more. So all right, so let me go ahead and get through some announcements, and then maybe some of the other ones I can just announce while I'm doing my demonstration. Let's go ahead and get a drawing out of the way. Let me bring the wheel over here. And what do I have? I just had it. I hate it when I lose things. Hold on. I just had it. I bet I put it in here. Oh, I did. I put it in here. I put it in my drawer. All right. So what do we have? Well, first of all, we have all of the names from last week that liked, commented, and shared my video. So good luck to everybody. If you shared, you actually got 2 entries. So if you're new and wondering why people type share in the comments, it's because they're sharing my video, whether it's back to Facebook or it's on YouTube, and they're just letting me know that they shared it so I can give them the extra credit. Lots of people win through shares. The shares help me. So it's a win-win for everybody. And so here we go. And oh, let me tell you what you got. I actually still have a package of these rhinestone waves basic jewels. And I know that lighting's probably kind of not good, but for those of you that missed the Waves of the Ocean promotion, this was part of it. And it's still actually active for a few more days, but these are the colors. Don't ask me what colors they were. I think it was Night of Navy and Coastal Cabana and something else, a couple of other colors, but very, 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 very pretty shades of blue. Okay, so I have a package of those. I'm going to go ahead and give those away. And let me bring this up just a little bit more. Get that in the camera view. And we'll go ahead and spin it. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, good morning. Oh, it almost clicked over. Darcy Dutton. And look, it's Darcy's share that made her win. So congratulations, Darcy. Yay. You have a package of the Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels coming your way. And I'm trying to remember if Darcy ever won. I don't know, but I'll go look through my addresses. And if I don't, then Darcy, if you're watching, if you don't recall ever winning, go ahead and private message me your mailing address just so that I know it's correct. Okay. All right. We'll put those aside. And then what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Good morning, Beverly. We are starting on a new layout, you guys. Layout number 36. 36. Let me hold that up there. Now, what are we going to use? What are we going to use? We're going to use some new designer series paper. Yes, we are. Let's see. Let me at least get, let me put this on because I didn't put a banner on. Thank you. And you know what? I for some reason, I removed some of the banners. I'm not sure why. I don't know what I was thinking. So that is the one, that's the only one I can put up right now is that one. So thank you all for joining me. So let me get this one out of the way, at least this announcement. And I even took off my yucky product share picture. So I wonder what happened. Let's see. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll just have that banner going on, and let me go back to the comments. Thank you for sharing, Beverly. So product shares. If you, let me close this part of the catalog. If you do not have one of these new annual catalogs, I went and got mine bound a couple of days ago. So it makes it so much easier for buying, for opening and closing and stuff. So yeah. So, but anyway, if you don't have an annual catalog, a new annual catalog, and you need one, let me know. Of course, when you sign up for my email list, you automatically get a complimentary one. The cats are chasing each other. But I am going to be doing product shares, and I'm going to be doing paper and ribbon shares. And you can already reserve your share now. I've started to send out invoices. And what is a product share? Basically, if you had to go and buy all of the new products, the new designer series papers, and the new ribbons, you would spend, let's see, where did I have my notes? I probably don't even have it on here. Not on this one. Yeah, I don't have it on this one. But basically, let me just give you an example. Say you bought all of the new designer series papers that come out in this new annual catalog, and it was, say, $250, which is, that's probably about right or pretty close, or a little more or less. But anyway, with the product share, what you do is you go in quarters with other people. So 4 to 5 other people, and everybody gets equal shares of the product, whether it's paper or the ribbon. So for the paper share, what you're going to get from me is a sampling of every designer series paper and specialty paper in this catalog. Oh, here it is. It would be over $188 to purchase every pack that I'm including. They're cut down to either 6x12 or 6x6, however it's easiest to cut it where there's equal shares. There's 12 designer series papers, 5 specialty papers. You get a total of 54 sheets. And your bonus gift is a 6x6 sampling of the Daydream DSP from the host rewards. And actually, that's the paper that we're going to be using for layout number 36. I'm going to be using the new host paper you can only get by being a host. And we say that loosely because you can be your own host. If you had an order of $150, boom, you're already your own host. Not only are you getting your merchandise, you're getting to choose an extra $15 in free Stampin' Up! Merchandise, but it also qualifies you to get this designer series paper package. And it's a big package, y'all. It is got 48 sheets in it. There's 12 designs and 4 pages of each design. And you know our designer series paper is double-sided. So it's a lot of paper. It's a big paper pack, and I'm going to show you. So anyway, I've got that one. And then as far as the ribbons, total of 10 new ribbons. You get 27.5 sample yards of all of the new ribbons. And your bonus gift is going to be a sample of Glossy Dots assortment. So, and if you take both of them, both of the shares, I have a bonus gift for that as well. So you can reserve your share now. And so the deadline is May the 2nd to pay. After you reserve your share, I'll send you an invoice, and then you pay from that. And then after that, on May the 3rd, I'm going to be placing the order for everything. And then the kits will ship on or before May the 12th. So I turn them around pretty quickly. So yeah, so if you want to get involved with a paper share, if you have somebody that, you know, is also interested and y'all want to go in either on if you want to create your own paper share, you can create your own paper share. Or if you want to go in with 2 or 3 other people, we can also do that as well. So let me pull this back and let's go ahead and get started. And then I'll just try to remember to talk about my other things. In fact, let me bring one of them over here. That way it's kind of right in front of me. All right, so this paper, we're not going to be using a stamp set. We're just going to be using the designer series paper. And let me pull it. Let me get these pieces off. Those are my scraps. Sorry if that moved. But here you have it. It's missing just a couple of sheets because I've pulled it out. But look at all of this designer. I'm trying to put it in the camera over here. Look at all this designer series paper. Look at that huge stack. That's a good almost half-inch stack of designer series paper. Now, let's take a look at all of the paper. We'll go through this really, really quick. It is called, what is it called again? Design a Daydream Designer Series Paper. And let me see if I can just fan this out. That way you can see. I think that one's kind of sideways. I love these colors. You got some mint macaron happening here. You got petal pink, blackberry bliss. It's base tone is basic white. Pool party. You got pool party here. Still fanning out. Hopefully I have enough room for the last couple. Let's see. I should probably get smaller samples of these. I'm going to cut smaller samples of these later so I can show them next time. I usually have, well, it's been a while since we've had those little, they're not little, but they're those sheets that show all of the colors and coordinating colors. And I think that is, oh, Daffodil Delight is another one of them. So there's one side of it. It really is cute paper. It's lots of light light springy summer kind of tones to it. And then of course, when you flip it around, let me see if I can flip this around. There we go. There is the other side to it. Most of them. Lots of different prints. The only thing I haven't noticed yet or looked yet is to see if any of these prints coordinate with our embossing folders. Because do y'all remember the last host paper party pack? It coordinated with several embossing folders. So I haven't looked at that yet, but I will find out. And then I'll make my little list. That way I can let everybody know for the future. But we're going to be using this paper pack for layout number 36. It is huge. It's normally, once the catalog goes live, it is normally a $30 pack of paper. That's 48 sheets of paper. But hosts can get it for $18, you guys. $18. That is a deal right there. All right. Let me see if I'm in camera view. Let me make this one a little bit bigger so you can see more of the. There we go. Good morning, Terry. Let me highlight Terry. Good morning, my friend. How's the weather over there in Colorado? I hope it's at least decent. All right. So we have our 12 by 12, our basic white 12 by 12. And we're going to be using this particular piece of designer series paper. Lots of fun kind of pinwheels, a whole page of that. And on the back is just, I think it's Old Olive. This is Old Olive is in there as well. Got some prints there with some Old Olive. And I'm going to put this down with some glue. We are going to put this on the left side. Get a little bit more glue on there so I know it sticks. We are going to put this on the left side of our base here. I'm going to line this up. There we go. Okay. And then I also have this piece of designer series paper, which on the opposite side was that DSP that has all of those different color bikes, those old bikes. Okay, we're going to put that. We'll put that up here. Get some glue. Just easier to work with glue when you're sliding things into place. Let's see. We're going to put that kind of up here. And smooth that down. And then I have a mat, a huge mat that I'm going to be putting down. And we are working with Blackberry Bliss. This is actually big enough for a 5x7 photo. So, but I'm going to be putting this one landscape right in here. So let me go ahead and get some adhesive on the back of this one so we can mat that. I think that Blackberry Bliss really helps this mint macaron pop. And it also coordinates with one of the colors that's in these designer series paper. Okay, so we are going to I'm going to just put that down for now. Get my dimensionals. I am going to pop that one up on dimensionals though. So let me go ahead and put at least the dimensionals. Let me not take those off though. I'm just putting them on the back for now. That way it can kind of stay right there because I've got something else I'm doing there. I have been waiting for a reason to use this basic white frayed ribbon, and because it's big. I mean, it's a pretty wide. What is this? Is it like 3/8 of an inch? Let's see. Yeah, it's like 3/8 of an inch wide. So I've been looking for a reason to use this really wide ribbon, because it makes really thick envelopes. So for this one, what I'm doing is I am actually going to use it just kind of as an edging there. But I'm going to flip it over this way because I need to trim this side. And I wanted to also show you how, get my ribbon scissors, how you can cut your little edge there. So when you want a little banner edge with your ribbon and you want it to be even, because who hasn't tried to cut it just kind of, a V shape and it's been crooked or whatever. But you can actually take the edge of your ribbon. I'm going to use this other side. You can take the edge of your ribbon and fold it in half. This one's really easy to fold. Now, depending on which way you cut it, depends on which way the banner goes. So you want to make sure that when you have it fold, we're going to be cutting at an angle, okay? And we want it to be just a regular banner. So let me turn it sideways, which is the best way for me to cut it. Yeah. I want to make sure I get past this little edge right here that's kind of crooked on the other side. So anyway, you want to cut it at an angle. Let's see if I can go down a little bit so you can see that. Bring it up a little bit too. In the camera. It's kind of awkward trying to get this to the camera. And then when you go to cut it, you want to cut it at an angle. And depending on how your angle is will depend on how deep the banner is. And then when you go to open it, you have your banner cut. I know it looks kind of crooked because there's a piece missing on this one. I didn't get it far enough. Let me go back. Let me go down a little bit more. And it frays, so that does not help. So it might look like there's a piece missing on there, but yeah, it still looks like there's one, but it's still pretty good. But then you get an even banner cut on the edge of your ribbon. Okay, and this one doesn't, when it folds, it doesn't leave like a crazy crease or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about that. But we're actually going to put this piece right here. And let me get some, we're going to put it down with some glue dots. So let me get some glue dots. I don't guess it really matters on this one because both sides are the same. Let me get my take your pick here. Oops. Also, I finished working on the retreat to go. So while I get this down and fight with these glue dots, let me tell you about the retreat. We still have room for the June retreat at the Texas Hill Country. So if you're interested in going on a retreat, the link is in the description. Also, I finished the retreat to go information, and well, I finished deciding what I'm going to do. And we are going to be using for the retreat. Let me do one more. No, that's fine. For the retreat, make and takes, we're going to be using the Sun Prints collection. New. All of these products are new. Let's see if I can get this down at least somewhat. There we go. And then I'm going to put this next piece down while I'm thinking about it. I'm also going to use this designer series paper. It's got stripes of all of the coordinating colors. And then on the back, you've got some leafy, it's like pool party leaf images. But for the make and takes, we're going to be using the Sun Prints. And if I can remember, I'll show you because I've got it right in front of me. And two of the add-on classes, one of the add-on classes is going to be using He's the Man, the Sweet Collection. And then the other one is going to be using, what did I say? Lovely in Linen. Lovely in Linen. And I've got the page numbers written down here. So if you have your new annual catalog, you can see which ones I'm talking about. So anyway, I just put some adhesive on the back of this, and I'm going to put it kind of right there, just for a little decorative touch. And then now I'm going to take these dimensionals off and put this on. I'm going to put this kind of right here. So you've got that strip of ribbon showing, as well as that strip of designer series paper. And then I have another larger mat that I'm only going to use mint macaron. I'm not going to use, I'm not going to mat basically with the Blackberry Bliss. So let's put that down. And I am putting this one straight down on the designer series paper. And let's put this one, well, I'm putting it straight down on the base, kind of overlapping this DSP and where the cardstock come together. And then I cut 4, if I can grab them here. I cut 4 little squares, and we're going to put those, and I purposely made my lines go different. Get those, there we go. And then let me put these down. We're going to put these straight down on the cardstock, and let me see if I can line that up. Let me see if that looks lined up. It's probably easier for me to look at the camera here. Make sure it's straight. And then I'll do this one. At least it looks straight. I'm trying to create just a little quadrant of squares here. Well, that one looks more straight. Let me see if I can pull this up without tearing anything. There we go. That'll work. And then we got this one. I wonder if I should turn that one. Yeah, let me turn it this way. I'll turn this one this way. This other one, it doesn't really matter too much because they're all the same squares. Oh, and if you wanted to, if you were reproducing this layout and you wanted to show the little bikes on the other side, you could show those instead. But I wanted the squares and the lines, the squiggly lines to show. Okay. And then I did break out the heart pack punch. Let me catch up on some comments. Good morning, Donna. Oh, you're fine. Roberta wants to know, just wondering, what do you do with all the pages you design? Well, Roberta, I don't know that y'all can see them from here, but my original intention was to design them and actually use them, but that hasn't happened. You can't see it from here, but back here on this table behind me, I can see it because I know it's there, but there's a stack. The first, I don't know how many are in the actual album, but I had an album. I guess I don't want to say the name because I only promote Stampin' Up, wink, wink. But there's another company that I only buy their albums from, that I've been buying them for years. They're quality albums. And so originally I was putting them in the albums behind the page protectors and everything. And then, of course, the album got full. And then I just haven't gotten another album from the other room and started it. But I don't do anything with them. My intention was to use them, but that hasn't happened. So that probably means that at some point I will be having a layout a layout sale. I think. I don't know. So anyway, I broke out the heart punch pack and I punched a couple of hearts. We're gonna mat these on here. I got some petal pink going here. And I probably should have a mat sale, a layout sale too. Because I really do, my intention was to actually use them, but quite honestly, with everything that goes on from day to day to day to day, with me, I don't have pictures printed. Like I have pictures printed and I have other projects that I need to finish, but mainly, I don't print current pictures, because a lot of us keep them digital, but I really do want to use them. I'm just not sure, like realistically, am I going to use them? And most likely no. Okay, so what we're going to do with these little, these heart punch packs is I'm going to put one of them right here. I've popped those up on dimensionals. And we've got another one down here, just so you can still see that quadrant of designer series paper. And then I also, and all of these products are carrying over, by the way. So I wanted to make sure that I was using something that was going to be carrying over. So the frayed ribbon's carrying over. The pool party ribbon that I'm about to use is carrying over the sheer ribbon. And I went ahead and made a bow and I trimmed it. We are going to put a bow on here. And let me get my glue dots. Let me get a glue dot on here. And my original thought with this ribbon, it was to have it up here at the top. But that's a little higher than I thought it was going to be. So I'm wondering if I should just put it right here. I don't know. No, I hate this one. I have an afterthought and then I decided to change my mind. Well, I could go ahead and leave it up here. Oops, but it seems like this side needs something. So we're just going to put it right there. It'll squish down anyway. Once you get it into an album, it'll squish down, but at least there's something right there. I need something to balance that. And rather than do die cuts, I decided to break out the new in color opal rounds. Let me get that off so you can see this. There we go. The new in color opal rounds. It's not the same colors that I'm using in the designer series paper, but you're going to see how awesome these coordinate with the colors already. And Stampin' Up! Is really big on color coordination. So let me open this package. And we're going to put some just kind of randomly in the centers of these little pinwheels over here, just to give our page a little bling, just a little. Okay, so let's see. We got, these are the new in colors, and this one is, which one is this one? Oh no, these are not the new ones. These are the current one. The ones that didn't, what am I trying to say? The ones that didn't retire. Sorry. The other package is the ones that are new in colors that I got. And those are different. Those actually look like these, the in color matte decorative dots. Those are the ones I was thinking I was using, but I'm not. I'm actually going to be using the 2021 to 2023 in color opal round. So the ones that did not retire. So this one you have soft succulent. We're going to put one, let's put one right here in the middle of that pinwheel. Y'all can't see that, but it really does help. Even though this is mint macaron, I put a soft succulent opal round in the middle, and it looks really cute. It really does. And then let's get one of these polished pink ones. And let's put one up here on this one. That really helps that pop out. And it's got a little bit of glitter in it. I know you can't see that, but these have, so I can bring it up a little bit for you. These have some glitter in them. And then let's use, which one's this one? Pale Papaya. We're going to put this one. I'll put it on that one. That's Daffodil Delight, but it still works. And then let's use, I think I need one more. I need one more. Let me go ahead and put an Evening Evergreen in the middle of that one, just so it's a different color. There we go. I'm not going to put them on all of them, but some of them. There we go. And let me make sure I don't have any loose pieces over here that I forgot to put on. And I don't. Okay. So there you have it. There you have it. Hello, Marianne. Thank you, Roberta. Let's see. Donna says pretty colors. They are pretty. You have to see the paper. You have to see the paper in person, basically. And then Beverly says these papers are so 60s retro. The design and colors remind me so much of my family home. I can see that. With the petal pink, it makes me think of the pink tile, because my grandmother had pink tile in her bathroom, really pink, with white grout, and it was, even the walls were pink, and I was like, whoa. And then your mint macaron. So yeah, I can see the retro colors, definitely. So, but there you have it. There's layout number 36, page number 1. Roberta says, beautiful as always. Thank you, Roberta. Donna says it's cute. Yes, it is. Donna, were you the one? You were the one that left me the message. You can call me after my live. I think you're the one that had a question about your layout. So there you have it. I will list, the supply list is going to be loaded, but it's not going to have the new designer series paper just yet, or the new the in color rounds, only because it's not in the on my Stampin' blog yet. They don't release the new products until the day that the catalog releases. So I can put the supply list out there for everything else, and then just go back and update it to add the paper. If you have your new annual catalogs, the paper is actually on page 135, and it's a host only paper. I will be using more of this paper in other layouts kind of down the road. And so it does have a lot of different colors that really mesh well together, as well as all of the prints. So you've got a lot of prints. I mean, you've got 12 double-sided print. So basically you have 24 different designs of paper in this one paper pack. And then you have 4 sheets of each. So that's a 48 pages of possibilities when it comes to layout. So we will be using this some more, just so that I can remind you that when your order is $150 or more, you're basically your own host. And who cannot easily spend $150 right now in the new catalog? That's really easy to do. But it's a huge pack of paper that's normally $30, and you as a host get it for $18. So that's the best deal right there. So just keep that in mind. But next week, I'll be back with page 2 of this layout so we can wrap this one up. Make sure to go check out all of the links in the description. I've got the paper share link there so you can reserve your paper share. Don't forget on I have it right here in front of me, May the 6th, which is next Friday. Not this Friday, but next Friday. It starts at 6 p.m. and I have to 8 p.m. But really it's however long it goes. I'm going to be hosting a huge retired stamp set and bundle live. So if you're interested in looking for some retired bundles or stamp sets and also getting some great deals at the same time, because I am making it a BOGO event if you so choose to participate in BOGO, which BOGO just means you buy one, you get one free. Not if they're retired. You buy the retired, and then I end up offering you same value, new product out of the new catalog. Oh, imagine that. You get your buy one and you get one, and you get basically double the value of your money. And I've got a lot. I have what did I say? About 75 individual stamp sets and about 50-ish bundles. And the bundles include coordinating dies, or it could also be punches as well. So just want to let you know about that, remind you about that. And what else? Other than the retreat to go, I am going to start, I got my pre-order stuff in yesterday. So I'm going to start working on make and takes and add-on classes and things like that. So if you're on my email list, you got the retreat to go information yesterday or the day before. It was probably yesterday, I would guess. Yeah, I would think it was yesterday. But anyway, well, y'all have a great day wherever you are. Stay safe, be well, but most of all, stay crafty. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you back Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be back Sunday afternoon. But other than that, we will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.